Hey guys, this is Rainy Knight from ohsosimply.com. Today's article is all about communication. This will be the first of a multi-part series on communicating between nanny and parents. Today we're going to start talking about cooperation. We will begin by taking a look at the importance of cooperation between the nanny and the parents. So, you want to be a nanny and find the perfect family? Great! Let's talk about what that relationship will look like. Have you ever heard the saying, happy wife, happy life? Well, congratulations, you just married yourself a brand new spouse. As a nanny, you will inevitably become a part of the family, whether or not they ask you to. This relationship building between you and the family starts on day one, so get dressed up because you're about to have your first date. Start with the interview. Anytime you're considering taking on a new family, you should always have an interview. Use this as a chance to ask questions. Most people think an interview is for the parents, but really, it's for the nanny. The interview is a crucial opportunity for the nanny and parents to get to know each other. The interview is your chance to find out how they interact with the kiddos. Ask about house rules, discipline strategies, and reward systems. The parents' response will almost immediately tell you if this will be a good fit and give you a sense of their principles and values. Their response will also help you to get a feel for how the kids interact with their authority figures. That knowledge is important because it shows how the kids will treat you and expect to be treated. It's important to agree with the methods they already have in place. If you don't, this is not a good fit for you. But if you do agree with their methods, perfect! After all, raising the kids from here on out will be a group effort. Keep building the relationship. Your relationship may start on the interview, but you have to keep on building it. Do things outside of your regular work schedule together. Do dinner together. Sometimes it's fun to invite the family to your house. This gives them a chance to become a part of your family too. Go on family outings. Be a part of the kids' life and give them a chance to see how you interact with their parents around. Become one unit. As I mentioned earlier, nannying for a family is like marrying into that family. Just as spouses need to communicate in healthy relationships, nannies and parents have to communicate with each other. As the nanny, you should be communicating with the parents about the kids as much as they are. You need to be involved in important conversations about the kids' progress, struggles, and changes. Do whatever is needed to make sure your communication stays open and regular. Texting is my personal favorite way to keep in touch, but you have a plethora of options. Even your invoice can be set up for communication. What if the parents are bad communicators? Let's be real for a second. Sometimes parents and families are bad at communicating. I'll be honest, this will just make your job harder. It then becomes important that you set up systems that force them to communicate. Regardless of their communication with each other, it's your responsibility to communicate clearly and regularly with both of them. One way you make this happen is by sending group messages to both of them with updates and info. Ask questions in a group chat so they can see each other's responses and you get the answers you need. Whether or not mom and dad are communicating about the rest of their lives, they will be communicating with and about you. Communicate constantly. Don't be afraid of open communication. There is no such thing as too much communication. There are many ways you can keep communication open. Texting, writing messages on the black or whiteboard, leave sticky notes, or leave a comment section in your invoice. This will make the relationship more comfortable on both sides. Leave a trail. I'm not talking about breadcrumbs Hansel and Gretel left behind. I'm talking about your communication. It is important to have a trail of proof of that communication. You need to be able to show the parents what has been communicated between you and them and anyone else involved. Part of your responsibility in this whole communication as a nanny is to keep track of this proof. For example, keep the sticky note. Take a picture of the note that was written on the black or whiteboard. Make copies of your invoices and screenshot any of your texts. These proofs give you something tangible to point to when questions arise, which happen more often than you'd expect. Communication is important. Communicate everything. You just married them. Don't forget that. This will make the kids happier, it will make you happier, and it will definitely make the parents happier. Make sure to communicate these things early on and regularly. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me with specific situations. Want regular updates? Subscribe to my newsletter for exclusive content. Until next time!